Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Beemer Fam. You guys join me here with my BMW M4. We just hit 67,000 miles, and today we're gonna be talking about all the problems that this car has after that amount of mileage. So the first problem with this M4, go to the gas cap. So all you F80 and F30 owners will know that these gas caps snap off of this rubber cable really easily, especially in extremely cold conditions. I don't know if you guys can see, but I am from Michigan, so this car is from the Midwest, and temperatures can drop below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. It gets really cold there. And I remember one day I decided to take the car out for a weekend cruise, and it was super cold out, and I went to the gas station, literally just pulled this thing off and it snapped off the cable. So you can easily replace this cable. I'm probably gonna have to do that at some point, but this was the first thing that I technically broke on the car. Another issue with the M4 I came across is in the trunk. I've moved in this car multiple times. I've moved things in and out of this trunk. Haven't had an issue until I put something big in here. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a big box, and right here this little clip snapped. I don't really know what this is or what is the purpose of this part right here. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments. I felt really bad about like snapping this clip, but not only did this happen on my M4, it happened on my girlfriend's F30 328. So this isn't just an M4 thing, this is like an F generation BMW thing. Things get hooked on this thing. Almost every time you slide something in here, you kind of have to be cautious of not adding further damage to this part, even though I don't even really know what it does. So if you guys know what that part is and what its purpose is, let me know in the comments below. I'm really trying to figure it out. In addition to the interior of the car, these M badges on the seats are hella cracked. I mean, they look pretty dusty. You can even see along the edges too. The whole badge itself is just cracked. Good thing is the actual light inside of them works, so you can see the M black colors with the white M. It glows up at night. I'll show you guys a clip of it. That still works, which is good. You can even see this one over here too. Not as bad, but still a little dusty. I think I'm gonna replace those with the facelift ones, the blacked out one that says M4. Another problem that I've had with this car within 67,000 miles is with the iDrive. Not only does the Bluetooth connect every now and then, not all the time, it's very inconsistent, but the whole iDrive will actually shut off completely depending on the temperature outside. If you leave this car outside in very cold conditions, basically below freezing, during the road trip from Michigan out here to California, this thing would just cut off and then cut back on randomly when the car would warm up. So it's cold for all of this, man. Ice all over the windshield, man. This is not right. We're gonna have to go full blast on this. This is the first problem, hopefully the only problem with the M4. We're getting no signal on the iDrive. That might be a problem. This car usually sits in a garage. Uh-oh. What? Oh, there we go. There's the startup. Woo! So you guys are gonna have to let me know if you've had that same issue. Haven't found a fix for it, but it is a little annoying because if you're trying to use your navigation, I couldn't do that, so I had to use my phone. There's been a total of 4 times where I've closed this door, opened it, and then tried to close it again, and the door will not completely latch. It's almost like this little latch right here stays open to where the door can't close. Now this is a fairly new car, and I've never had this happen to me in any car. I've owned cars that are over 20 years old. So the first time this happened, I was stressed out. I didn't know how to lock my car. I pulled up to a car meet. I wanted my car to be locked so nobody opens the door. And there I was, couldn't figure it out. So I had to Google it, looked in the forums, and the only fix for that is just trying to open the latch multiple times. And that should release that little prong right in here so that you can close the door successfully. So last but not least, I've noticed a squeaking noise coming from underneath the car when I'm driving at really low speeds. Can you hear that squeaking? This is very slight squeaking at lower speeds when you have cars around you, you got the windows down, you can hear everything. It's either A, I need some new bushings in the suspension, or B, the exhaust is loose. So here we are with the M4 parked up in the garage. I actually went ahead and got underneath the car to see if it was either the bushings or the exhaust was loose, and I went ahead and tightened up every single bolt underneath the exhaust. And I just got back from the test drive and this thing makes no more squeaking noise. So since I drove this car across the United States of America about almost 2,500 miles, it makes sense that the exhaust would get a little bit loose over time, especially since I've been filming videos out here, driving the car pretty fast. But all in all, that is all the problems here on my BMW M4, and hopefully it stays like that. If you guys found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram at Beemer Fam, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.